Hello guys, this is the Ranger Gamer 06. Yes, this is different. I am using my phone for this. I want to try something different today. I just got this yesterday. It came in late, so that's why I didn't do a video yesterday. I've been trying to figure some things out, but I'm still here. And today, I'm doing this Final Fantasy Ultimania archive. And this covers Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, my personal favorite, 5, and 6, with a lot of fanfare right there. You can see it right there, 1 2, through 6. These are the first Final Fantasy games to be in 2D. It's Volume 1. Uh, Now, I bought this used on eBay. Uh, I saw these a while back, and I thought I gotta have this. I know my camera's a little here. I'm actually holding the phone. I don't have a stand or anything, so I'm just trying this out, see if this works. I hope y'all can hear me. So yeah, this is the first time you won't see me. I thought this would be an easier way to do a big book like this. I know a lot of people are doing it on YouTube, so I thought why not? I'll give it a try. Uh, so a little history. I used to have majority of Final Fantasy games on the PS1, like these two. It was Final Fantasy Origin, which covers Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I played years ago, and then later I got on the Game Boy Advance, and I loved it. But stupid me, I sold it. I wish I kept it. However, and this is weird because just a few days ago, or last week, or 2 weeks, Square Enix announced a remaster of the first 6 Final Fantasy games for I think it's for the Android and PC. Hopefully they'll put it on consoles. I would love to see it on the Nintendo Switch. That'd be really nice. I think they're going to do it separately. I think they're doing the first 3, and then later they're going to release the other 3 later on in the year. So, all right, guys. So let's get into this. I have not looked through it at all. This is brand new to me. So I'm excited. Here's the spine. It is by Dark Horse. You got that's a Mogul or Moogle. I'm sorry. See, Volume 1, the Roman numbers 1 through 6. There's a title in the back. I like to have the crystal right there. Very nice. There we go. Now, yeah, Dark Horse does a lot of these books, like the making of or artwork based on video games. I think they did the Witcher book, the world, The Witcher. I think I did a review on. I think maybe I didn't, uh, but I got that, so I will do that. So if this video succeeds, if I like what I do here, I'll definitely do more. So it's hardcover, as you can see. Now, they made 3 volumes so far. So without further ado, let's get into this. And that is something from... Okay, I did not see. Like I said, I did not open this book yesterday. It says, "Thank you so much for buying this book. I hope you enjoy it." This is from eBay. So that's really nice. I like when they do that. So really cool, like the coloring there that represents all the Final Fantasy games. Oh wow, this is really cool. Now again, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so I thought, you know what, I wanted to look at this book with you guys. The only of all these Final Fantasy games, 1 through 6, the only one I have not beaten was Part 6. I've beaten the first 5, but that was years ago, so I don't remember much about it. So let's look at this one. I think these are all saying from the games. It says, "The time for the journey had come, the time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into the light." This is really cool. "Your Highness, please allow us to join the rebel forces. No, you can't ask us to. Doga, Yune, we can't fight you. Stay back. This is a fight for me and me alone. My atonement for all the sins I've wrought, my test, and when I do not mean to fail. Extaz, no way we'll let you get away with this. I'll fight back. I'll make this world a place where life can flourish and children can grow up in peace. See, Final Fantasy 4 I'm more familiar with. I'm trying to think who says that. Uh, Either Cecil or Cecil, the main character, who's the main protagonist, or it's Kane, the Dragoon Knight, that says that. And then you got more sayings. If you guys want to pause it and read for yourself, go right ahead. This is a big book. This may be a long video. This is really, really nice. Yeah, see, Cecil or Cecil. There you have it. And here are your contents. Very nice. Got artwork, the story, characters in the world, Game Boy Micro faceplate illustration, designed opening storyboards. This is really, really cool. Wow. See, this is the US logo, 1990. I remember that logo. The Japanese. There's your titles. Yeah, see, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Advanced. I used to have that. Very nice. If I'm going too fast, please, by all means, pause it. This is very, very nice. Yeah, there it is. That's Final Fantasy Origin I was telling you about on the PS1. I used to have that. I wish I kept it because now I want to replay these old games. I'm sorry it's a little blurry. My fault, not perfect. Premium. So these are like different packaging, I think. Yep, see, Game Boy Advance right there. A little gameplay. Now, of course, when Final Fantasy actually came out, the graphics weren't that good. This is like the PS1 version or Game Boy Advance version right there. So you can tell they upped the graphics, make it look better. And then you got this. Again, I apologize. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Sort of. Oh yeah, I forgot. They had these on uh the PSP. But I never put it PSP version. I think these were the same versions from Final Fantasy Origins, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I forgot they put Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on the PSP separately, not together. And that's the Famicom, Nintendo version. You got PlayStation version. This is really, really cool. iPod, or yeah, iPhone version. PlayStation Portable. Very, very nice. 25th anniversary Ultimate Box. Came out 2012. I never heard about this one. It was Store Enix eStore Limited Edition. And here's some artwork. Bound the Dragon, the Ulchu. I hate those enemies. They're kind of like Marble, those plant enemies. Ulchu is what they're called. The Kraken. Very, very nice. I believe that's the main antagonist of the first Final Fantasy game. He kind of looks like Cecil as the Dark Knight from Final Fantasy IV. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I am loving this. I think I've only paid like 30 something dollars, maybe $40. Warrior of Light. Yeah, I think that's the main protagonist of the first Final Fantasy game. Very, very nice. And you have the story too. Now, like I said, this is a very thick book, so I'm gonna get way into it. But there's a story. If you guys want to pause it and read it, I will. I will go through it in my own spare time. You know, like I'm gonna read it very carefully. I'm in my own spare time. I'm just kind of going through this to show you guys, and I apologize for the glare. I really do. There we go, a little bit better. If you guys want to read this, by all means, pause this video. And here are your characters. Wow, this is really cool. The four fiends. They were in part 4 as well, I think. Yeah, very nice. Warrior of Light, there he is. And yeah, you can pick different classes, jobs. This is Game Boy Advance job illustration. I always thought the red mage looked really cool. You get the black mage, a lot like VV Final Fantasy 9. The white mage robe. And then you got memorable scenes. Yeah, I believe this is what the old Final Fantasy looks like, the original graphics. Really nice. That's really cool. Princess Sarah. Beautiful, beautiful. If you guys are a huge Final Fantasy fan like me, Garland, I think that's the main antagonist, I think. Uh, you guys gotta get this book. And it's got quotes from characters too. That's really nice. And it says what area they set the line. That's really cool. Wow, I didn't think that this would be detailed. When I got this book, I thought it was just a bunch of artwork. You have the world map. Oops. Here are all the locations. Very, very nice. Your monsters. Very cool. Even has like the graphic version of them, like in the game, Zombie, and the artwork of it. Shark. Wow, this is really cool. That right there looks the ripoff from Forgotten Realms, my friends. That is a, I forgot what they're called, start with the I. They lived in the Underdark, Drift, where Drift, the Dark Elves live. But still, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I do apologize. My phone's not really good at focusing on the pictures. I apologize for that. But yeah, these are all your monsters. What I really liked about the Final Fantasy monster is that a lot of them looks like Greek mythology. To me, I mean, to me at least, that one looks like a monster from Doom. Really nice. Were tiger. And these look like they might be boss fights. Maybe. I remember those things. Those things are enemies from Final Fantasy IV. Water Naga, Medusa, Black Knight. See, I haven't played the first Final in a long time, so I can't tell which ones are enemies or which ones are bosses. I'm going to assume these are bosses for sure. Yeah, these things were in Final Fantasy IV, I think. I think they were also in Final Fantasy VIII. I know this was in Final Fantasy VIII. The last dungeon you go to, Squall and all them. They are so thick, I can't tell. Okay. So these are like your opening scene. Wow, that is all your character sprites. That's really cool. Sprite data. Categories map list. They are going detail with this book. Holy gosh. I didn't think there'd be so much in this book, guys. And these are, they even have battle backgrounds. That's so cool. Like when you get to a fight, how to have like, little backgrounds? That's what these are. They're backgrounds. Oh, that is really cool. And these are like these are like these notes, I guess, that the team did, like how to do the battle system. Oh, yeah, I am definitely gonna rate this through whenever I have the time. Oh, this is really nice. This is very, very nice. Early planning. Wow, that is really cool. You got the town map there. Battle screen prototype image. Game Boy Advance illustrations. Very nice. I remember this guy right here from Final Fantasy IV. Actually, they're all from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, at least these four. I know for a fact these guys were in Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy One memories. Wow, like all these like these developer, I guess is. Did you happen to play this while riding the ship? Earn extra gil with the hidden game 15 puzzle on the ocean. Wow, very nice. Very, very nice. So now we're on to Final Fantasy II. There's a logo on that. This is very, very nice. See, once again, they got on PSP. That's Final Fantasy II on the PSP. Famicom version, PlayStation version, 25th anniversary Ultimate Box. Artwork for Final Fantasy II. The main protagonist, uh, Farion, that's his name. Red sword. Yeah, I think in this one you're like a rebel or something. See, again, I haven't played these over in a long time, so I don't remember the story a whole lot. Cause I was actually still in high school when I played these old Final Fantasy games. And I heard to mention these I could be mistaken, but the people, these particular artwork, I can't remember his name, but he also did the artwork for Vampire Hunter D books as well. Here's your story for Final Fantasy 2. Very nice. Yeah, all these characters. You got a ninja, a guy named Paul. Very weird to see characters with like regular names. Sid. Sid is a popular Final Fantasy name. I swear, I think there's a Sid in every Final Fantasy game. Yeah, there's a main character. Again, the guy who did the artwork, I wish I knew his name. See his male, hometown unknown, dominant hand right. You got a little his bio. Feel free to pause it if you want to read. If you want to read these guys, I know I'm going a little fast, but this is a thick book, so I was kind of just going through it and share this with you guys. Here are his quotes and memorable scenes. Uh, Maria, that's her character model. Again, that's the Game Boy Advance version. You have Guy. I do remember him actually. See, some of these characters I do remember, and there's his bio. Leon. Hang on. Yeah, see, I do remember Leon. I think he's the main character's like best friend. I think. So there you go. Minwu Ninja, or I think it's a ninja. I could be wrong. And there's Joseph. He looked like he might be a monk, but I don't know exactly. There's his bio. So feel free to pause if you want to read it. There's Gordon. His bio. Again, you got the quotes and the scenes. Layla, I think you pronounce her name. Very nice. Ricard. He looks like a Dragoon Knight, like Kane from 4 and Freya from Final Fantasy 9. Hilda. She might be the main antagonist. She looks like it. I think that's her face on the title, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very nice. Oh, and the Emperor. My bad. Maybe this is the main antagonist, the Emperor. Yeah, the majority of these older Final Fantasy games, uh, it's like a medieval setting, because it didn't really get into the future set until someone said Final Fantasy 6, but really I thought it was Final Fantasy 7. There's Sid. Because, Final Fantasy 7, 8, Final Fantasy 10, those games were like in the future setting. While these older games, this and Final Fantasy 9 were more like a medieval, like a steampunk kind of feel. That is Oregon, I think. Yeah. This is a very nice book. If you're a huge Final Fantasy fan, you gotta check this out. I'm enjoying this. This is really cool. And here are the monsters. Very cool. It seems like it focuses when I'm away from. If I get too close, it's well, it's doing good now. I remember those guys. If you guys play Final Fantasy, we all know who they are. Bomb. You gotta kill these guys quickly before they blow up. Nasty, nasty enemies. I hate these guys. These guys are no joke. They are bad news. They will poison you. I mean, they use bio. Yeah, what's up for these? I mean, for an enemy, they got pretty good high HP. I don't know if it says it. No. Is that? I thought it was Odin for a second there, but it's not. Iron Giant. I remember those guys. It's a blood sword beat down. Here's one of the boss fights. Emperor, final boss. That's him. Extra content, world planning, the making of it for Final Fantasy 2. There's like the floor plan. That is very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, there's no way I could do this review by just holding it up. It's way too thick. So I hope this video turns out really, really good when I upload it. So wish me luck. And these are the monster list and the backgrounds. Very nice. I like the forest. Scenario planning. Yeah, there's a lot to read here. Yeah, it would take weeks for me to get through these books. Just this one book alone. Because like I said, they made like uh three volumes for the series. And I'm sure they'll make more. I think it stopped at Final Fantasy 14, I think. I don't think they covered Final Fantasy 15 yet. Your early plot. I think this is the first Final Fantasy game where you don't pick a class. Like it's more like story driven. I mean, they all have stories, but you know, it's the first one where you don't pick a class. The characters are already set. Prototype planning, very nice. Yeah, artwork. And then, of course, you got Final Fantasy 2 Memories. Very, very nice. And Final Fantasy 3. Now, this is interesting because for a long time, this was not released outside of Japan. Uh, I forgot. I don't know what the ratings were. See, right here, the DS version. When it finally got released in the US, they remade it for the DS. See, it came out August 14th, 2006, and August 24th, yeah, and November 14th of North America in 2006. So yeah, Final Fantasy 3 for the first time came out in the West. See, it's in 3D. Now, when they remastered these games, I didn't know this was on PSP. Very interesting. Huh. I did not know that, honestly. Wow. I like that cover better. That looks really cool.